If you're just joining Palia or waiting for the open beta, you'll come across a point where you'll need some gold to buy some stuff to progress through quests. And you'll wonder, well, how do I get gold fast? Well, in today's video, I'll show you how to get gold fast as a new player. So let's get right into it. First off, you might be wondering how I figured this all out. Well, I compared all the skills that can make money: hunting, fishing, bug catching, foraging, and mining. I didn't do gardening because that would take too long. I did each skill for 10 minutes and put all the materials into the deposit box to see how much gold I got. And I used all basic equipment that you would usually start with as a new player. So let's first start off with bug catching. Bug catching was a very easy money maker. For the entire 10 minutes, I was catching bugs, so there was no downtime at all. I used about 120 smoke bombs, which if you're unsure how to craft them, all you need is clay and sundrop lilies. You can find clay near shores and they look like this. And you can find lilies scattered around the map. After 10 minutes, this is all the materials I collected. All of this came out to almost 1400 gold. That's roughly 8,400 gold an hour. I would highly recommend doing bug catching early on as it gives tons of gold for very little work. The next skill I will go over is fishing. And I can tell you, I would not recommend fishing as there's a lot of downtime in waiting for the fish to bite and reeling it in. After 10 minutes, this is everything I got. All of this was about 538 gold, which is about 3,228 gold an hour. This is one of the lowest gold per hour skills you can do, so unless you want to AFK a lot while making money, I wouldn't recommend fishing. Let's move on to foraging, which is wood cutting and picking up various plants. Cutting wood is horrible since each piece of wood is about 1 gold, but I did find a way to cut wood faster. If you click and wait for the animation to play out, you can click again at the end of the animation to cancel it. You can see it looks something like this. I'll make another video going in depth of how much time it actually saves, but for now it does save you quite a bit of time. Anyways, at the end of the 10 minutes, I only got 556 gold, which is around 3,336 gold an hour. And that's with the animation canceling. Gathering plants was a bit better, but there were moments I would run around the map for 2 to 3 minutes without finding a single plant. Maybe I was just a bit unlucky, but this is all I gathered and it came out to 666 gold, which is about 3,996 gold an hour. It's still better than fishing and woodcutting, but not by much. I think this skill was probably the worst one because even though it made a little bit more money than fishing, it was very boring. And this leads me to the next skill, which is mining. Mining is similar to woodcutting, but takes a little bit longer. But at least there's different types of ore like clay, copper, and silver, which is more value than wood. And you can also animation cancel to save a bit more time. This is all the materials I gathered at the end and it came out to around 768 gold, which is about 4,608 gold an hour. This skill is very tedious if you're trying to farm gold, and I had a hard time finding rocks most of the time. So this is another skill I don't recommend. And finally, the last skill I will go over is hunting. Hunting is probably the best skill in terms of farming for gold. Crafting arrows is super easy, all you need is flint and wood. I used about 130 arrows in 10 minutes. You can hunt either choppas or surnuks, and I will tell you hunting surnuks is the way to go. This is all the materials I gathered after 10 minutes and it all came out to 2,131 gold, which is 12,786 gold an hour. No other skill even comes close to being as profitable as hunting. What helped me make most of this money was the Surnuk antlers, which is 120 gold per antler. And I got 6 of them during my run, which came out to 720 gold alone. The Choppa tails were the next item that had a ton of value, being 75 gold per tail. If you're trying to get tons of gold, I highly recommend hunting Surnuks if you can. Let's go over a quick rundown of all the skills. Hunting is the most profitable skill, making 12,786 gold an hour. The next is bug catching, making around 8,400 gold per hour. The next is mining at 4,608 gold an hour. And finally, the rest of the skills hovering around 3,000 to 4,000 gold an hour. And that wraps up the video. If you thought this video was helpful, leave a like and comment down below how you're liking Palia so far. And I'll see you all in the next video.